Good afternoon, boys and queens. Text your girlfriends, I am your girlfriends, and let them know that the icon mother is on live, honey, okay? This installment of live is called the clap back session after a function, honey. That's what it's called. It's called the clap back session, honey. You get to clap back at a bitch that you want to clap back at, honey. That is what this is called. Monday nights on the radio show will not be called the recap show. When it starts, it will be called the clap back session. When you can, the viewers, the listening audience, will be able to call into my new radio show. And you'll be able to clap back at a bitch that you want to clap back at from a function that happened wherever it happened at. Please make sure you go and you like my fan page, because all my other pages will be closing down. So please go to www.facebook.com/MSKELLYMIZRAHI and like my fan page for you to get all my videos and all updated information. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at JUSSSKELLY, and you can also follow me at that name on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. We're here to clap back about the Black Heritage Ball that happened last night here in New York City for Black Gay Pride. It's a ball that happens every year here in New York City, and the children definitely came out, and the children was definitely in the building. So I'm a real bitch, and I have to be real, okay? And if I'm gonna clap back at everybody, I must clap back at everyone. So I don't want anyone to take this personal about my clapping back at you. There is no shade, there is no malice or anything when it comes to me clapping back. It's just giving you my opinion and the opinion of people that have watched the videos that have been posted up on live, that has been posted up on YouTube. I'm giving you my opinion, and I'm giving a voice to those people that don't have a voice. They speak, but they really don't speak how they want to speak. So let me start off with, I came to the function. I got to the function about 11:30, 11:40 with the icon, Deja La Perla, and my nephew, Fabian Ebony. We got to the ball around that time. And so we're here, and we're at the function, and I get there, and it just seems like it was, I love my sister Beverly Kool-Aid Khan down. I love her down. But if I'm going to clap back at everybody else, I must start with my sister. I love my sister down. My sister is my sister. My loyalty is to my sister. But I must clap back at my sister. That LSS was horrible, sister. It was a debauchery. It was a fool. It was a shame. The girls that was being called out, no one knows who they are. You called out all your kids. No one knows who they are. It was crickets when you called these people out. LSS is the introduction into the function to rile the girls up, to want the girls to get on the floor, to want the girls to do something. That LSS was lackluster. It was horrible, and the girls didn't see it. They was reading. Sister, I defended you in the last video that I did when we did, I think it was the Rumble or Vogue Nights, and we commentated. I defended you, sister. It's time, sister, to get back on your game, sister. I don't know what's going on with you, sister, or how you're feeling, but sister, get back to MC Deborah. Get back to Kool-Aid Nanishka Khan before I left to go to prison. Because this, what you are doing, is not worthy, sister, of someone putting a mic in your hand. And I'm being real with you, from one sister to another sister. And if I can be real with my sister, then I can be real with everybody else that's on here. So I don't want y'all to think that what I'm saying is just, what I'm going to be saying about people is just to say. But I just clapped at my sister. Sister, get it together. It's horrible. It's tired. Don't see it. Don't use it. And all types of things, Miss Thing. I don't know. I'm so used to you. The girls are coming up to you, sister, and they're telling you such and such is in the building, and this person's in the building, Miss Thing. Sister, you have never once gave that, Miss Thing. If they came up and told you somebody was in the building, you would give them out. She was in the building. When you see her, you call her out, Miss Thing. But now the girls are running up to you, Miss Thing, and telling you, oh, this one is in the building, that one's in the building. And then you calling them out. Sister, get it together. Clap back, honey. Okay. So now what else I want to talk about in this segment of Clap Back? This is the Ballroom segment of Clap Back. A new installment that's going to be happening on the Jusss Kelly Show that will be broadcasting on 9/6/2016 from 9 to 11 p.m. on Blog Talk Radio. You got it? Good. So, what else I want to talk about that happened at the function? Because, it was a lot. Oh, let me go here. Because we always, the children have been asking for a long time. Y'all already know. I am mother trans men. I am mother butch, AG, aggressive. I am mother of all of that. Y'all know when I travel with my boys. It is me and my team and my boys, and we're always together. I am an advocate for the trans men to have their category. I am an advocate when it comes to my mother, the icon Jack Mizrahi,
it's 3 o'clock,
to have these categories and break these categories down for the trans men to come out and feel accepted in Ballroom, to have a thug realness for them, to have a pretty boy realness, to have a schoolboy realness, to have an executive realness category for them. I am an advocate for them to have the same amount of cash that is given out to everyone else when it comes to this category. But that shit last night did not make me ever want to ask my mother to put that category on a Rumble Ball flyer, to put that category on a motherfucking awards ball flyer. That did not make me want to put that category on my upcoming ball that I'm having with my brother Caesar at all. Miss Thing, it was horrible. It was a debauchery for y'all to sit here and come out and be pushing and shoving and wanting to fight and interrupting the ball the way y'all interrupted the ball. Y'all took a half an hour for that category and messed up for other people that could have got other time to finish other categories. Okay? And then y'all want to come out here, and I know it's a category. It's all in fun. But you want to sit here. I don't care how we have to go about winning. Yes, I have done plenty of reading when it comes to categories and everything. But to sit there after y'all being judged by multiple people, to sit there and tell another trans man, you're nothing but a bitch, you're a cunt, you're a woman, you're this, you're that. We need to stop this. We need to come out and walk these categories and let your realness speak for itself. You should not have to read. You should not have to push. You should not have to shove. If you are real, standing there in your essence, in your glory, should tell your story. Tell your story. Being real is like hand performance. Hand performance, they get in a chair and they sit in the chair and they tell their story with their hands. You trans men need to come out and you need to tell your story with your hand. After last night, y'all better hope that someone puts that on the flyer for y'all again, because that shit right there was for those niggas in the street. And that's exactly what y'all was acting like last night. Wanting to fight, wanting to push, wanting to shove, causing a whole debauchery at the function. Please don't do it again. Because trust and believe, I will not advocate for y'all to ever be placed on anything that my mother does, Miss Thing, because I advocate, and my brother Ty can tell y'all, I advocate to my mother Jack Mizrahi for y'all to be on the flyer, for it to be broken down, and that's extra trophies that's coming out of Jack and Big Ben's production for y'all to be on the flyer. But if y'all gonna continue to come out and act like that, baby, please, we ain't got time for it. We really don't. They just got the Butch Queens under control from fighting and doing all the shit that they was doing, walking realness. Now the trans men want to come out and do it? We won't. That's my segment of clap back for the trans men. Okay? This is not really a clap back, but it's more of a clap up. I want to clap up the pioneer icon, Miss Tracy African Newman, for definitely gracing our presence last night at the Black Heritage Awards. Okay? Miss Tracy is a pioneer transgender woman that started over 30 years ago on the box of Clairol, and her box was pulled from shelf because someone found out what she was biologically born as. After 30 years, Clairol has gave Miss Tracy Africa the only contract. Okay? I have emailed Miss Tracy Africa to sit down and talk with her and interview her. Miss Tracy Africa's schedule is so overwhelming and so booked that she told me when she has time, she will definitely email me back and we will be sitting down and having an exclusive interview with the icon pioneer Tracy Africa. So I want to clap up to Miss Tracy for looking beautiful at 63 years old and still doing what she's still doing and not forgetting where she came from and where she started and where she's at. Miss Tracy rose to the top over 30 years ago and was only knocked down by queens and all different people from the industry. To rise back to the top, to definitely be the spokesmodel for Clairol. So to Miss Tracy Africa, we clap up at you, honey. How you doing, honey? A phenomenal woman. That's Tracy Africa. Yes, that's you. Okay, baby? Oh my God. So let's see where we go next, because I wasn't really paying attention to a lot of the ball. So I only can talk about the categories that I was paying attention to, because I wasn't paying. You see what categories I paid attention to, because those are the categories that I actually went to the ball to go see. And I recorded those categories. That's what I wanted to go see. So I paid homage to those people, and that's why I went to the ball. So it's a lot of categories that did happen, but I didn't see the categories. But this is a clap up to that Miyake Mugler woman. Oh, Miss Thing, girl. You turned that woman's performance out like no other. I have not... It's no shade to anyone, Miss Thing. I have not seen women's performance hot like it has been with the women now since back in the days with Yanni Karan, motherfucking Monique Mizrahi, Tasha Mizrahi, Tika Mizrahi, and those girls of that era, the legendary women's performance. I have not seen women's performance hot like that in years. So I want to clap up to all you women from overseas that are coming here to America, and y'all learning how to Vogue on YouTube. Y'all taking classes and doing everything that y'all are doing overseas, and then y'all coming over here and y'all bringing it to America and letting the girls know exactly what it is. So now I want to clap. I clapped up to the woman. Now I want to clap back at the woman. The women here in the States, where are all our women's performers? Where are they at? Miss Thing, where are y'all at? Y'all fell off? What's going on with y'all? The girls from overseas, Miss Thing, is really giving it. I know people elevate and go on to living their life. But I urge you girls, the women of the States, please, but you know, we do got the Chanel girl from the States, but where are the girls from the New York metropolitan area, Miss Thing, that was clapping at one point in time, Miss Thing? Where is the tiny Miss Rahi? Where is the genie prodigies, Miss Thing? Where are those girls at? I need you girls out here, Miss Thing. I know you girls still got it, Miss Thing. What's the tea, Miss Thing? Are y'all scared of the girls from overseas? Is that what it is? I'm just saying, it's just my opinion, you know. I'm just over here talking. So, but big shout outs to the Miyake Mugler girl. I don't know her name. Vogue down. Phenomenal Vogue. Bitch woke the building up the way the building should be woke up. She woke up the building like the legendary Femme Queen performances should have woke up the building. Now let's clap. Are y'all ready? Please let me know. Please let me know that y'all ready. Ready? With some hearts and stuff. Are y'all ready? Please, I need the hearts and stuff to let me know if y'all ready. Because that woman worked the building up. Baby. But she woke the building up like I wish that the legendary Femme Queen performances had woke the building up. There's no shade to anyone. I don't want nobody to take this personal. I'm just being motherfucking real. And I'm living in my truth. Okay? Mika is my sister and I love her down. Laomi is my daughter and I love her down. Even though we're not speaking at this moment. Jasmine is my niece and I love her down. Dawn is a friend and I love her down. But I have to clap at the girls. All of them. Okay? All of them, Miss Thing. It is no shade, Miss Thing. I have to clap at y'all. I don't know. Ever since I love my daughter down, even though we're not speaking, and I'm being real, even though, and I'm letting y'all know, we're not speaking right now, but I love my daughter down. But ever since the moment that my daughter became a legendary Femme Queen performance, the icons and legends and different people in the scene was telling her that she needs to be like the other legendary Femme Queen performance, soft and cunt, and give it to them. I'm clapping back. I told you when they told you then, Laomi, Amazon legendary mother, when they told you then that you needed to do that, I told you not to. That is not what made you legend. I don't give a fuck what they say or how they feel about your motherfucking Vogue. What made you legend was your dramatic stunt, your acrobats, being able to create things that no other girls can create, no other girls can emulate. That is what made you legendary. Laomi, Miss Rahi, okay? Baby, when you come out here and you Vogue, bitch, you give them what made you legend. Yes, you did Vogue last night. But that is not what made you legend. I wanted to see it all. I wanted you to open up that motherfucking present. You did not open up that present. You took the bow off, but you did not open that box. Okay? That's my clap for Laomi. I love my sister Mika down. It is no shade. I was an advocate last night for Mika to come out and for Mika to vote. I did not see it. Mika, I love you down. I love you to a passion. You are a part in my heart. Miss Thing. But that performance last night, Mika, it was lackluster. I wanted to see what made Mika legend. Okay? I wanted to see Mika Infinity from back in the days when you come out and you have those high kicks and those high twirls, Miss Thing, and you spin and you gave the girls the everything of essence of motherfucking cunt. Yes, you was cunt last night. You gave the girls what you gave them, but that is not what made you legend. What we need to stop doing is just giving, and this is not towards Mika, this is towards everybody, okay? Because I seen some other categories last night, and I said, why did they give that person 10s? I'm talking about the old way and the new way category. Why did they give that person 10s? And they just chopped this other child. And they said, oh, because they gave that person, somebody in the background told me, oh, they gave that person 10s out of respect. What we need to stop doing is giving people 10s out of respect because they are a legend or icon, Miss Thing. No, bitch. When you bitches come out, I love you down. When you come out, if you are not given what made you legend or icon, I do not think that you should be on that motherfucking floor. I want to see what made you legend. I want to see what made you icon. If you do not have it in you, please sit on the judges panel with me and judge. Please do not come out there and make a mockery of the category, Miss Thing. I do not want people to read and give the very it's senior citizen Vogue. I am a very loving person, and everyone knows me. I'm not going to remove comments or any of that from my page, Miss Thing, but I hate the fact that these girls can sit and want to sit behind Facebook and want to sit behind YouTube today and read my sister Mika for winning that $1,000. It hurts me to my heart that they have that power to do that. Mika! Give me Mika Infinity and that black and white motherfucking tennis skirt with those long motherfucking socks, Miss Thing, and that motherfucking tank top, Miss Thing. Please give me that the next time you come out, or you do decide to walk to come out, because I know you don't pay homage to the ballroom scene anymore. You live your life with your husband and everything, and I love you for that. But the next time you come out, Mika, I want you to come out and I want you to give it to me. And I want to tell all of you girls, hold on, because you know it's a little older. I'm going to tell all of you girls, it's no shade. And I don't want y'all girls to ever think it's shade, Miss Thing, girl. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Miss Thing, girl. I don't want y'all to ever think it's shade, Miss Thing. So let me give it to y'all real. Sanaya is my cousin. I love her down dearly, Miss Thing. I will kill a bitch for my cousin. That is my family. That is my blood. I do not see the sexy, sinister Sanaya Vogue in a heel, Miss Thing. I'm being honest with y'all. I don't want Sanaya out there on the floor unless she and her motherfucking two-strap motherfucking Reeboks 5411s, Miss Thing, and she's gonna open up that box. So I don't want y'all girls to think I just don't see it. But if she comes out there and she's in those two-strap Reeboks, Miss Thing, I know she's gonna give y'all girls everything y'all motherfucking want. And that's what I want to see from the girls when they come out, Miss Thing. There's no tea, there's no shade. I'm just being real with y'all. It's the clap back segment, Miss Thing. I'm just being real. I need a, hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. I gotta get my rag, honey, okay? My bitch is a little sweaty over here. Hold on, bitch. Because, you know, bitch, we at the clap back session, honey, okay? Baby, we clapping back over here, honey. Get a little water, honey. Have the little paddle or something. Hold on, let me turn these vents around to the air conditioner. Bitch, a little hot. Drinking some water. Gotta keep the skin looking good. But I'm just saying, just being real. Miss Dawn, legendary Ebony. Girl, you vogues, Miss Thing. You vogues. You vogues for what you do. But what was that last night. Miss Dawn, you are one of those girls that has your moments, Miss Thing, when you come out and you destroy the girls, Miss Thing. But last night, I don't know if you was nervous or something, Miss Thing, but that ain't the crazy psychotic motherfucking Dawn that I know, Miss Thing girl. That performance was very, yeah, I'm here, I got my status, yeah. No. Miss Dawn, if you're going to clap back and you're going to give it to the girls, I'm going to tell you just like I tell my daughter, lay on me. Miss Thing, that is not what made you legend, Miss Dawn. Stop coming out here and playing with these motherfucking bitches. What made you legend was your dramatic stunts, your hair swings and all of that. That's what got you to where you're at. So if you're going to come out and you're going to give it, Miss Thing. Don't play with it. Bitch, give it. Okay? Now, who else? Oh. When I tell you, Miss Thing, I wished and prayed that you did not have on that dress with that open back and the splits up the sides and the back. I wish you didn't have it on. Miss Deja, the icon, Deja, Bubala, Kant, La Perla, Mizrahi, Latex, Miss Thing. Miss Deja, I wish you did not have on that dress. There is no shade, Miss Thing girl. Every time you come out on the floor, Miss Thing, I want to thank you for coming out and gracing my live for me. Deja came out and got her 10s for my live for me. Deja is a phenomenal woman that has been through a lot. Baby, catch my sit down with Deja tomorrow, okay? When Deja will definitely be telling her whole story. From where we met to how I met and everything. But Miss motherfucking Deja, there is no clapping at you, Miss Thing. There is a clap up. Miss Deja, you came in, Miss Thing, you did not come to walk. You came to perform and to get your award. I asked you to open up that motherfucking present for me. Miss Deja, you went back there, Miss Thing, your hands, your hips, the way you command the crowd, Miss Thing, when you throw your hands and you, for the girls to get up and for the girls to stand up, Miss Thing, from you still being through everything you have been through, from your drug addictions, Miss Thing, through everything that you have been through, Miss Thing, to come back on that motherfucking floor, Miss Thing, and still, after everything you went through and everything you have been through, Miss Deja, for you to still be able to carry like what made you legend, I have no other choice but to clap up at you, Miss Thing, and give you all props to God, Miss Thing, and to you motherfucking conniving people, okay? Because I'm gonna be real. I'm being real. Clap up to you, Deja, because it was everything, Miss Thing. Even though you couldn't come back out and you couldn't battle with them, Miss Thing, girl, your 10s is what made you legend. All you girls, go look at her clips, Miss Thing, from back in the days, Miss Thing. That is what made her legend, Miss Thing. Her nasty motherfucking way. She stands at the back of the runway and she claps to one side and she claps to the other side and she makes the girls get up out their feet, Miss Thing, and then start with her motherfucking catwalk, Miss Thing, and to her only motherfucking nasty dip, Miss Thing, and being able to spin from one leg to the other leg without getting up from the floor. Miss Deja, I clap up to you. To all you toxic demon people out there that knows Deja's story, Miss Thing, girl, and for you bitches to sit here and you know everything she been through, Miss Thing, and every time Deja had a relapse, it was because she came to the ball. And you toxic, crazy people wanted to offer her drugs, Miss Thing, and offer her drinks. Miss Deja do not drink. She do not do drugs anymore. So for people last night to offer my sister drugs and to offer her cocktails, you are toxic. You need to stay away from her. Leave her the fuck alone, Miss Thing. Do not offer her anything but a soda or juice or a motherfucking pack of motherfucking Newports. Do not offer her anything outside of that, Miss Thing. If I find out that people are offering my sister drugs and they're offering her cocktails to get her back into where she was at, Miss Thing, girl, I will serve you, Miss Thing. I will open up Pandora's box on you, Miss Thing. We will not do that, Miss Thing. She has been down that road 3 times. The 3rd time is the charm. She is back, and she is going to stay back. You bitches will not continue to offer this lady drugs. You will not continue to offer this lady liquor. Do not offer her anything at all, or I will clap back at you. And I thank you. We're done. Baby, I'm not gonna tolerate it. I'm not gonna deal with it. Y'all will not, Miss Thing, y'all will not. I will sit down with her tomorrow. Y'all will not have her going down that road when the girls will come to my house on Hunts Point and tell me you need to go outside and you need to see your sister. She's outside looking fierce. And I will go downstairs and I will read her, Miss Thing, and I will call Nicole and tell Nicole, we need you come over here and get your sister, Miss Thing. Y'all will not have my sister going back down that road. My sister is doing great, okay? She is in her transitional housing. She goes to school. She is doing her artwork. She is selling her artwork. She is doing her Vogue class, Miss Thing. Y'all will not suck my sister back into that life. So please do not offer this lady anything but a glass of water, a glass of juice, or a pack of Newport 100s. Do not offer her anything else. If she comes to me and tells me that someone offered her anything, butch queen, femme queen, drag, or cunt, Miss Thing, offers her anything, trust and believe, I swear to my dead grandmother, Barbara Dolores Hunter, Miss Thing, I will attack them, Miss Thing, and I will let the girls know exactly why I attack them. And if anybody else in their house feels some type of way because I attack them, Miss Thing, then they can handle that with me. But I'm letting y'all know that now. Do not offer her anything at all, Miss Thing, okay? And I'm going to be real with y'all, Miss Thing, girl. We sat in the car last night on our way going to the club last night, Miss Thing. And me and the other people that was in the car with me and Deja was having a conversation. And I refuse to even talk about what I had in my bag around my sister, because I'm not going to put my sister in that jeopardy or put her in that harm to even be tempted by something of that nature. I said, oh no, I told them, oh no, we'll talk about this later. We're not even going to talk about it. And she like, what y'all talking about? Don't worry about it. She don't need to know about it. It's not for you to know about at all. That's what a real person do. That's what a real friend do. That's what a real sister do. If anybody really cared about her, they would not be trying to put her in harm's way. All it takes is one motherfucking hit for her to slip up and go down that black road. And we never know what may happen if she slips down that road again. So please, stop it. So now, what else happened at the ball last night that I want to talk about? Oh my God. Please. I don't know. So, I was on the phone and I was talking to some people the other day, and they told me Michelet was coming in town. We going Femme Queen Face now. So they told me Michelet was coming in town, and so I said, oh, so she must be coming in town. She must be walking. Hey Trace, what's going on, Tracy? So I said Michelet's coming in town. Oh, she must be walking for the $2,000. So they said no. She said she's coming in town for business. I love Michelet down. I support Michelet in everything, in all her ventures and everything that she does, Miss Thing. But Michelet, what happened last night? Babe, and I know y'all girls gonna read me because y'all, this is what y'all do, Miss Thing Girl. But I'm just giving my opinion, Miss Thing Girl. You know, and it's on my opinion. It's an asshole, just like everybody has one, bitch. You know, but I know y'all girls gonna read me, bitch. But I don't give a fuck, Miss Thing. Y'all been reading me for years, Miss Thing. But what happened last night? Oh shit! Oh, sorry. Before, sorry. Yeah, you're right. See, this is why I need y'all. Y'all my co-hosts, Miss Thing. I'm sorry, Miss Thing. See, we gonna come back to the Femme Queen face. Sorry. Okay. So we gotta go back to Femme Queen performance. So the girls made a stink, Miss Thing, because the girls still don't know the list of the people that was deemed at the latex ball. So I have been telling y'all, okay, these are the people that I remember or that I know that was deemed at the latex ball. Nicole Khan, she's an icon. Myself, an icon. Tyshawn Milan, legendary. Bryant Balenciaga, legendary. Marquise Revlon, icon. Star Revlon, legendary. Who else? I don't remember nobody else. Jasmine Khan, legendary. At the latex ball, Miss Thing. But the girls only hear what they want to hear. So the last night, her status was questioned last night, and Kool-Aid let them know that she was legend. I don't know. Those beats was horrible last night. The beats was horrible. And then they changed the beat from one beat to another beat, and Jasmine couldn't really open up that present the way she wanted to open up that present. And then afterwards, then they changed to the ha. And I really wanted to get off the stage and go up there and tell Jasmine, now that they're playing the ha, bitch, go back up there and open up that motherfucking present and show them why you are motherfucking legend, Miss Thing. Baby. But I paid it, Miss Thing, because they chopped her, Miss Thing. And Jasmine got chopped. But trust and believe, Jasmine, you Vogue's down, Miss Thing, girl. And I don't question anybody's status because I really don't give a fuck about anybody's status or what anybody accomplished in the ballroom. I really don't. So, what the question came across my inbox is, and that's my niece, and I love my niece down. The question that came across my inbox is, they want to know, Ashley, do you really see your sister for legendary Femme Queen performance? This is a question that came across my inbox. No shade, no malice. Jasmine's my niece down. I told Jasmine to walk when I was with her on Tuesday. But they didn't give her what she needed to open up her present. I think if they would have gave Jasmine something else, another song that was more up-tempo for Jasmine to open up her present, because Jasmine is not a Letitia, Alyssa, those girls that are soft and cunt, that can vogue to that soft and cunt beat for her to open up with that beat. Only certain girls can vogue to that, Cuban, those beats, Miss Thing, and open up. Jasmine is not one of those girls that can open up to that beat. So Jasmine was chopped for her first time for coming out for legendary Femme Queen performance. But trust and believe that my niece will definitely come back and redeem herself, okay? She will come back and she will show y'all exactly why she is legend, exactly why she deserves to be up there on that platform with those girls. She's definitely going to give you that. So, stay tuned, because I know it's going to come, okay, bitch? I know it is, so stay tuned. So, hold on, I gotta get some more water. Make sure you girls come out tonight to the Rumble Ball. The Rumble Ball here in New York City in the metropolitan area tonight at XL. Ball starts at 11. Ball starts at 12:30. Letter Statement and Star starts at 12:30. So make sure y'all come out to the Rumble Ball tonight at XL on 42nd Street between 10th and 11th Avenue. It's going down. It's the aftermath of the Black Heritage Ball, and it's Black Gay Pride. So you know the kids are still in town. So it's gonna be going down. So make sure y'all definitely do come out. Let me get me have that little sip, have a little cigarette. You know I gotta do my thing, honey. Okay. So, let's talk about Honey Kelly. My highlight of the night had to be that the woman from the House of Mugler. That was my highlight of the night. Was the woman from the House of Mugler walking women's performance. That was my highlight. Everything else was very. It was what it was. That was my highlight, was that woman's performance. She woke the building up like no other, Miss Thing. Everything else was very, you know, honey. And then I want to know what happened. What, you know, they said, I guess they said it was after a certain time and Yolanda went outside to smoke a cigarette and they wouldn't let her back in the building and stuff. And she wanted to, walk legendary film clip performance, but they wouldn't let her back in the building or whatever. So I don't know, honey. Okay, and y'all can definitely. My sister Deja has classes on Saturday at 1 o'clock, honey. Y'all want to learn that devastating hands, that nasty catwalk? Definitely hit her up on Facebook, honey, and definitely go to her classes, honey. Baby, support her classes, honey. Do what it do. So now we're gonna go back to legendary film queen face. Baby. Mr. B. Chalet, they told me you was in town. Shots out. Wait, hold on. I'm about to get to the legendary film queen face. Shots out to Diva Divana. She just entered the chat, honey. We did an amazing, phenomenal job this year with the cookout, honey, and the school drive. Phenomenal, okay? I'm going to get to the legendary face, but since Diva Divana came on the chat, I must speak about what happened. You know, I should have been spoke about this. But since Diva Divana and Miss Carrie is on the chat, I must speak about this now. We're going to get back to legendary face. Hold on, girls. I know y'all want a piece of legendary face, but hold on. So I want to shout out to Diva Divana and Miss Carrie and the whole Diva team that had on their t-shirts and everything yesterday at the school drive, where all the school supplies was given out that you from the community that you donated, okay? I want to thank y'all. Myself, in conjunctions with Diva Divana and the House of Barmain, gave out over 250 book bags yesterday filled with school supplies. There's still people that are hitting me up and want to donate school supplies. And there's people that came to me last night and said they couldn't make it to the cookout, but they still have school supplies, and they will be meeting up with me for school supplies, to bring their school supplies. Those school supplies will be used next year, along with everything else we get next year on August 12th, 2017. To make we gave out 250 this year. My mother Jack said next year we want to give out 1,000. Okay? So I want to shout out to Diva Divana and Miss Carrie and the whole Diva Divana squad, honey. And shout out to the city of Newark for always giving them a building to hold their event and do what they need to do. So shouts out to that, honey, okay? And to the girls that said, oh, Kelly, you need to next year, y'all need to get media coverage for the cookout because you're doing a great thing so you can be recognized. I don't need media coverage to be recognized. My recognize comes from the man upstairs. It's from my higher power, okay? That is where I am recognized at. That is what established me. Honey, I don't need media coverage for what we do. I'm not doing it for the media coverage or to be in the spotlight. I'm already in the spotlight when I do my videos. I'm in the spotlight when I do my radio show. I don't need media coverage to cover anything that I am doing to give back. It is the job that comes from the heart. My recognition comes from him upstairs. He knows exactly what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for recognition. I'm not doing it for icon status. I'm not doing it for any of that. I'm doing it because I care, and it comes from my heart. This cookout, like I said yesterday when I was at the event yesterday with Diva Devana and her mother, this event started out over 6 years ago as a birthday party for my ex-lover. When me and my ex-lover broke up, everybody loved to come to the cookout. So I said I need to add a twist to this cookout to continue to have the girls to come to this cookout. So I collaborated with Diva Devana for the school drive. The next year, I collaborated with the Beckhams for the school drive. I collaborated with the Beckhams and Caesar for the next school drive. I collaborated. I took a 2-year hiatus because I was in prison. And I thank all of you girls for coming out and making up for the 2 years that I was in prison this year, okay? Next year, I will be collaborating again with Diva Devana. The Beckhams have signed on for next year. I'm looking for an organization, and I'm looking for a house to collaborate with myself, Diva Devana, and the Beckhams for next year to make this event bigger and greater than it was this year. That's what I'm looking for. And like I said last night on the panel, when Miss Ashley, okay, wanted to come up and they called her out to judge, and she wanted to get the mic from Kool-Aid and say, Kelly's no icon. Miss Thing, girl, like I said on the mic, and this is going to be the last and final time that I address my status, Miss Thing. I didn't ask for this. I didn't want this. The only thing I ever wanted to accomplish in ballroom history was to win of the year for whatever it was. My second accomplishment was to become the mother of the house of Mizrahi when I was a nobody. I came to the house meeting and I told all of them, one day I'm going to be the mother of this house. I have accomplished of the years, 6 years in a row for Big Girl's Face. I have accomplished 6 years in a row Big Girl's motherfucking runway. Shadiest motherfucking femme queen, all different types of the year. Legendary butch queen up in drag's motherfucking realness, because I am real and I do what I do, Miss Thing. It is many things that the girls can chop me for, but one thing the girls will never take from me, bitch, is my realness, bitch, because I was born this way. I am not going to sit and continue to talk about my status and what I have done and where I have done and what I have done in the house of Mizrahi for me to start from a brick butch queen up in drags, Miss Thing, that will peel out of motherfucking drags in the middle of the motherfucking club, Miss Thing, and go to the club as a drag and leave at the club as a butch queen, to this phenomenal woman that sits here in front of you, Miss Thing, that hosts motherfucking social motherfucking media for the ballroom scene. When it comes to the voice of ballroom, Miss Thing, on that floor, Miss Thing, my mother, Eric Christian Bazaar, Kool-Aid, and all of the up-and-coming girls are the voice, Miss Thing, of ballroom, Miss Thing, when it comes to that floor. But when it comes to this thing right here we call social motherfucking media, I am the voice for social media. I am that girl, okay? I am and always will be. It has not been taken from anybody else. So what I urge you girls to do is to stop talking about it, Miss Thing, because by you continuously talking about my status and what it is and what it is not, all you doing is validating exactly why I am the icon mother, Kelly Mizrahi. Get over it. Deal with it. It's motherfucking done. I am here. I'm not going no place at all. I am a stamp in motherfucking history. Deal with it. Got it? Good. Let's move on, Miss Thing, because this is going to be the last time that I address it. Anybody else that want to talk about it, you talk about it. But what I'm going to tell you is, you can kiss my big black entire motherfucking ass. Because I will no longer address it anymore, okay? Like I told y'all, what I do outside of Ballroom makes me an icon. What are y'all bitches doing up outside of Ballroom? And I'm not talking about media. I'm talking about fundraising, doing all those type of things. What are y'all doing outside of Ballroom? Oh, because you slammed your back on the floor for a couple of years. You was a part of the House of St. Clair. Then you went over to the House of Icon, Miss Thing. But what have you done outside of Ballroom that classifies you to be a icon, Miss Thing? Bitch, when you think about an icon, you think about someone that has done something off the floor and people that are doing things off the floor to help the next generation of children and not reading them and doing the things that you're doing and humiliating them, Miss Thing Girl. It's a mess. Read the comments on YouTube. Read the comments on Facebook. They're really at you, girl. Get it together. Now, let's get back to this Femme Queen Legendary Face. Bitch, I love Miss Michelet down, Miss Thing. She is my girl, Miss Thing Girl. Shout out to Lemonade, Miss Thing, that she did a Beyonce, went viral. Girls, go and check out Miss Michelet. Saint Laurent, her reversion of Beyonce is phenomenal. Phenomenal performer. Phenomenal face, from Butch Queen up in drags to Femme Queen is everything. I was told Michelet was coming in town because she was coming for work. So I don't know, because the category wasn't really calling for that much, if she just put something together and she came out. But it wasn't what I expected of Michelet. It is no shade. It was, I don't know what was going on with the hair. It wasn't gelled up right. That all of this, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I didn't see it for Michelet, and I'm gonna be honest, and I have to just give my honest opinion. That's not a look. That's not a look that I would have seen from Michelet at all. Michelet, I see you doing better than that look that you did, Miss Thing. Okay, it's no shade, Miss Thing. I think if you would have came and you would have gave them the coldest, a look like the coldest winter ever, I think that would have been your cash, hands down, Miss Thing. I don't really think that you came to New York, like my friend told me, to walk. I think you just came, and it was here, and it was a time, and it was an opportunity, but it wasn't the polished Michelet that I'm used to seeing, and it's no shade. Okay? Miss Tyra, well put together for the night. Congratulations to you for definitely winning the $2,000. But to the Black Pride Coalition, to the chairmen and the committee that sits on Black Pride, for 2 years in a row, you have gave out $2,000 for Legendary Face. Last year, Brenda walked and won by herself. This year, you had 2 girls walk. Please, next year, please do not have Legendary Face for $2,000 and have that be your grand prize. Please do something different to elevate and bring the children out to the function. The Legendary Femme Queens do not come out like that, Miss Thing, okay? When you think of a Legendary Femme Queen Face and you think of a Femme Queen Face category, if you are not giving these girls, even though it shouldn't be about money, but in this day and age, it has to be about money, because the girls are not crafting and doing the things that they was doing back in the days. They don't have those butch queens and all of those people that can go out and craft and get this and get that, and then have somebody sit and put the whole look together. Okay, it costs more than $2,000 for these girls to come out, Miss Thing. A gown alone is about $1,000 if they're gonna pull it together. Then their bundles, then they makeup artists, and then if they're not in New York or they're not in whatever state where they have the category at, they have to get a flight. So that's why the girls did not come out, because the coin is not worth everything that they have to go through to walk the category. They only reaping back some of their benefits that they get from winning the category to walk in the category. So that's why they do not come out. Please, Black Pride Coalition, please find something else for next year. Do something different. 2 years in a row, and you only had 3 girls in both years. Do something different for yourself, okay? Thank you. So true. That it is so true. I'm just being honest. I'm not reading, so I don't want anybody to think that I'm reading or being malice in anything I'm saying. I'm just being real. So, what other categories that was out there last night that I remember seeing? Oh, I didn't see the category because I left. But congratulations to Sha Ebony for definitely winning the coin last night for Twister versus Sister. He was the last person with Zay Lacroix, excuse me. He was the last person last night. So congratulations to Sha for definitely winning. Okay? And so I want to talk about also, okay? Because I went to the side. And I told my daughter, and I spoke to my daughter afterwards, and she understands exactly why she got chopped, honey, okay? She was just gagging. It was her first time being chopped. And everyone has their first time of being chopped, okay? And I told her why she got chopped. And so, to everybody that's out there, that's coming out there and you're coming to walk, I'm going to let you know this, okay? Because I have all respect for the icon, pioneer, founder of the House of International Chanel, RR. There's never no tea, never no shade with me and RR. RR is the person that deemed me legendary. Whenever you bitches ever see the pioneer icon, RR Chanel on the judges panel, and you know that you have a bump, you have a blemish, or any of that, please, even if you wasted your money, do not come out there on that runway. RR is a stickler for getting into you. The other judges might give you your 10s from a distance and don't have you come up to them. RR is not that. RR is one that wants you to come up to him. He's going to get into every piece of your face. He's going to get into your nose. He's going to get into your teeth. He's going to get into your eyes. He's going to get into your structure. He is going to make you lift your neck up and move your neck from side to side to get in to make sure you don't have no lumps, no blemishes, or anything that he can see. So, some of you girls are able to come out there and you're able to camouflage a lot of things. But remember, when RR is on the panel, if it's not camouflage good enough that he can't see with the naked eye, best to believe you're going to be chopped. Don't take it as shade, take it as a lesson. Some judges may let you stand there from the back so they can't get into it. The pioneer, he wants to get into everything. And to everyone that wants to call the legendary father Fred Chanel and talk about someone was being disrespectful to RR and someone put their hand on RR, I would never ever tolerate any of my kids being disrespectful to RR. RR is a personal friend. He is a mentor. I went over to Erica and to the section where the kids was at and they was making noise, and I let them know, y'all shut the fuck up. That is the pioneer icon RR International Chanel. Erica had 2 little bumps on her cheeks. I told Erica she needed to fix that when I spoke to her afterwards. Okay? So whoever said that someone said something to RR or they put their hands on RR, no one never said anything to RR. No one never put their hands on RR. RR is an old school girl. He don't need no one to defend him. RR can stand up for himself. If someone would have put their hands on RR, RR would have handled them the way I know RR handles people. Okay? The statement that the icon mother Jack Mizrahi made last night was because on 3 different categories, 3 different house members of my house was chopped last night. Never once have you seen a Mizrahi run up to the panel, question the judge, run down on the judge. What we will not tolerate is that when I sit on the judge's panel and I chop someone, Bitches want to run up to the judges panel and they want to question why they was chopped, because I chopped them. What we will not tolerate moving forward is people thinking that it is choice to run up on the judges panel and ask questions and get irate and make it feel like they want to do something, like I am intimidated by anyone. I am not intimidated by anyone. No means may there be. Just because I'm home from jail and I have been nice and I'm on my positive shit and I sit back and you girls read and do the things that you do, and you run up on the judges panel and you make an ass out of yourself when you run up on the judges panel, because I sit there and I pay you. You have the girls that sit in the background behind the judges panel and they want to read and they want to taunt me, and I sit and I pay them. For no means, I do not want you girls to think that just because I went to jail and I have changed my life, that I am a pussy motherfucking bitch. I am not. At any given time, you never know what may happen. I might just get up from the panel and just smack the shit out of a bitch for thinking that she can run down on me and want to question me about why I chopped someone. I do not run down on anyone's panel, okay? My mother is the voice for the house on the microphone. I am the voice for the house when it comes to judging. I am the voice for the house when it comes to not being on the panel and being on the floor. I do not run up there. I do not question anyone when my children are chopped. A chop is a chop. I tell my children to move on. It is another ball. I will not tolerate you bitches thinking because I chop your house members that you will run up and you will want to ask me questions or feel like you're going to intimidate me to want to change my vote. The next bitch that run up on me and want to ask a question, I'm going to check you, boo, and I'm going to clap back. So beware when you run up on that panel, Miss Thing, and you want to ask me a motherfucking question, or you feel that you want to get loud and outraged so you can make your point, because I can be loud and outraged too, but I choose not to, because I'm not going to carry myself in that manner for you queens at all. Okay? And I thank you. Yes, and pointing in your face and all the time. Nobody got time for all of that, Miss Thing. Pointing in your... No. You see what happened to the last girl that pointed at somebody's motherfucking face, okay? So, y'all girls better stop. I'm sorry. You know, it was just, I'm sorry, you know. And somebody said a comment, honey, so you know, I just had to feed. I had to feed into the comment because somebody said a comment, honey. But y'all see what happened. You see, bitch, I'm pointing at all of you mugs. Okay, well, point, Alexis, pointing out mugs, Miss Day. You see what happened to the last person that pointed at somebody's face, Alexis. Okay, Alexis, don't be the next person to get dragged across the table. Okay. I'm just saying. So what else happened last night? So it was a little scuffle. It was a little scuffle as we was exiting the ball, but the scuffle, it happened. It was a smack or whatever, and then we got outside. They wanted to fight and carry on a little more outside, but that didn't happen, and it was squashed, and everybody went about their merry way, and they went home. So tonight, we're going to be transitioning into the Rumble here tonight in New York City. It's definitely going down. It's Black Pride going down right now. The children are on Coney Island at the beach. So if you want to go out to the beach and have a good time, definitely go out to the beach. One of the prodigies need to hit me up. Okay? Because I did not get a message that the cookout was canceled. Okay? Because everybody was telling me earlier in the beginning of the live, oh, your face look good. Yeah, my face look good. Because I got up, bitch, took me a shower and stuff. Bitch, you know, put my little house dress on, waiting to put my outfit on and stuff. Girl, I got my face on because I'm ready to go to Philly, Miss Thing, and go cut up with the prodigies and play spades and stuff. Man, what happened? I was ready to come to Philly face on or early and stuff like this. Honey. Yes, they tried it with the cookout. I got this face on or early here now. I'm mad. I'm ready. My clothes all laid out here on the bed. I'm ready to go to Philly and cut up and play cards and get out there and all types of stuff like that. I'm mad. Man, you need to hit me up. Call me, honey, okay? Get my number, or hit me up in my inbox and call me and tell me what happened. Because I have never been to a Prodigy cookout. I've been to Prodigy weekend to the ball and stuff, but I ain't never been to a Prodigy cookout. The first year, bitch painted, hair snatched back in a ponytail to feel comfortable and everything, ready to go to Philly, and then it's canceled. I am really mad. But we all transitioning in tonight. We going to the Rumble. Please come out tonight to the Rumble. The Rumble starts at 12:30. Legend Statements and Stars. It's going to be a phenomenal function. Come out and have a good time. Support the icon Jack Mizrahi. Have a good time. Get mad drinks. Get saucy. Come out and just have a good time. Get drunk. You know, get irate in the back, but don't carry and want to fight and all types of stuff like that. It's no fun, Miss Thing. Yes, Jack, I'm still going on, baby. You know, I holds the crowd, bitch. You know, I moves the crowd. That's what I do. This is the clap back session of the Ballroom show, honey. We clapping back, honey. That's what Monday nights is called on my radio show, baby. We don't recap the ball. We clap back. That's what it's called. It's called the clapback segment. And don't forget, on not the first week of my show. The first week is going to be me on a Tuesday night. And then the following week is when we're going to start our full week of shows. And I'm going to be on Tuesday the 6th. That's going to be the first show. Nicole will be on. Monique will be on. The girls will be on with me on that first show on that Monday night. But the Butch Queen Hour on Tuesday will start the week after. Girls United with the icon Nicole Khan and the East Coast legendary mother Monique Khan will start the Wednesday after that. Will be their show. And it's going to be a phenomenal show. Monday night will be about Ballroom, and we'll be clapping back when it's balls, giving y'all the tea and all of that. Tuesday night will be Butch Queen Hour, when the Butch Queens can come and have topics and all different types of things of that nature. On Wednesday night, it will be Girls United with Monique and Nicole, where transgender women from all over the country that need support and need help can definitely call into the show. Butch Queens are definitely invited to call into the show also, but the girls can call into the show and sit down with other transgender women and talk and encouragement and empowering other women to know that they are powerful, to know that they strength. If they need help with hormone therapy and all different types of things, Nicole and Monique will be there to guide y'all through all of that and help y'all with a panelist of different girls. It's definitely going down. You better take over Blog Talk. Bitch, I never left. I just went on a vacation. Okay? I just went on a vacation. I'm like Oprah. Miss Thing, I'm like Oprah. I started on ABC, bitch. And now I'm going to open my own network. That's how you do it. That's how Oprah did it. You see how Oprah did it? She started on ABC and she went back and she got her own network. She got the own network. I got the Jess Kelly network. What's up? And I'm taking over. So everybody else, sit down. Hold your horses. Because if you thought what I did on Tens of Chops was that, wait until you see what I have in store for you, baby. I have installments, honey. It's going down, Miss Thing. Me and my sister Divine, Miss Thing, did y'all see? If y'all not in my chat room, Miss Thing, y'all need to get in my chat room, Miss Thing, girl. because that chat room is many teas, Miss Thing. The chat room is many teas, Miss Thing. Miss Devon stirred a pot of soup last night in that chat room, Miss Thing, girl. The girls was clapping at each other and everything, Miss Thing. We got all different types of videos in there. We have positive topics in there and everything, bitch. It is not all about mess, Miss Thing. That's what I want everybody to realize, Miss Thing. The Jusss Kelly Show is not all about mess, okay? We're going to have the messy side of the Jusss Kelly Show, and we're going to have the positive side of the Jusss Kelly Show. The chat room will be a little messy, but it will be a lot of positive. Nicole will be in the Jusss Kelly chat room, and so will Monique, and they'll be putting up topics and things. And like, I put up a question and asked the girls, like, what's the thing that pisses you off with having sex? And the girls have been in there answering, and all different types. We're gonna have all different types of things of that nature up in the room. So you definitely got to be a part of the room. Ski, you're not in the room? I thought you was in the room. See, what happened was, this is what happened, right? I made the room public so all the girls can find the room. And then I went back and I closed the room back to being closed, because I don't want everything that's in the room, if you're not a part of my show and a part of my venture, you could just come and see it. If you want to be a part of the venture and be a part of what we are doing, you have to come and be a part of the room. I'm just not going to make it public so everybody can see what's going on. You got to be a part of our room. You got to be a part of it. This is what we're doing. I am your host and your CEO of Jusss Kelly Radio. My sister, Nicole, and my sister, Monique, is your co-host for Wednesday night. And they are looking for panelists to sit with them. Myself, along with my legendary sister, Divine International Chanel, will be on Monday night, Miss Thing. And we're building a cast, Miss Thing, that's going to, oh my God, bitch. Y'all already know what I give, baby. I already told y'all, I'm going to give y'all that lawyer, Bade, that sits here in front of you. And I'm going to give you that shady bitch by night. How you doing? Oh my God. The shade starts now. Well, I'm trying, well, what I want to do, because I know that he is, he is one of the administrators for Butch Queen Hour. So I wanna get Little James to be the co-host. I want Little James to be the host for Tuesday night for Butch Queen Hours, and then Little James can build his cast around there. I want Little James to host Tuesday nights. That is my goal, and that is my dream, is for Little James to host Tuesday night, because he is a staple in promoting Butch Queen Hours and promoting the Butch Queens. So I want Little James to do, I want Little James to host Tuesday nights or Butch Queen Hours, and I also want my grandson, Tyshawn Milan, to also host with Little James. And Tyshawn and Little James can build their cast up of co-hosts to be on their show and do all type of topics and do whatever they want to do with the Butch Queens and things. That's my dream right there. That's my dream, this thing. My dream cast, you know. My cast. That's what's up. But we here. I'm about to go and relax and do what I do. I hope to see you all tonight at Vogue Nights, honey. This was my installment, my first installment of the ballroom segment of Clap Back. Whenever there's a ball, wherever there's something going on, best to believe that the eyes of the icon one is definitely looming, and she's watching. Best to believe that I will be looking, and I will the next day get on live, and I will clap back. This is the first installment of Ballroom Clap Back. I am your icon host, Mother Kelly Mizrahi. Tune in tomorrow, where I'll sit down with the icon, Deja La Perla. And I'll be doing an exclusive interview with Deja La Perla. This interview will have a 2-minute segment on live, and then the interview will be transitioned over to YouTube. We will be doing this interview on YouTube. So the only way that you're going to be able to catch this exclusive interview is you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will not be a live interview. This will be a YouTube interview for people to sit in. I don't know, honey. I don't know. It might be live. I don't know. I'm just sitting here talking. But I will definitely be sitting down with Deja tomorrow. Me and Deja will definitely be interviewing and talking and just getting to know Deja from where Deja started at when she was young to where Deja is now, into all her struggles that she went through. So definitely tune in tomorrow when I will definitely be sitting down with the icon, Deja La Perla. I love you all for loving me. Thank you for tuning in to the first installment of Clapback, the Aftermath. Mixie, I love y'all all for loving me. Whatever bathroom, whatever alleyway you definitely do go into, please make sure you do practice safe sex, because the life you save will definitely be your own. I love you.